Welcome back to the channel. To those that are yet to subscribe, make sure you please click on that subscribe button, like, share, and also make your comments. I definitely would love to watch out for it. So let's take a look at S&P 500 for this week. 2 weeks ago, we actually talked about having a bearish move on S&P, and we actually added that movement. Last week, we also expected the same movement. We can see it, we've gotten it. Now, this week that we are talking about, we would also expect another drop. So far as I'm seeing it, in the long run, S&P 500 will continue to drop. Thereby, we will be making a new loss. This loss will be taken out. So in 6 7 months, I think it will be much more visible, right? So for position traders, I think this is the best opportunity to go ahead and sell on S&P 500. First, let's start with the technical aspects of this. This is literally a drop, then a correction. If you take a look at this, another drop was made. Let's take a look at this lows. Then a correction. We can see that all this correction did not take out the previous lower highs. Then you can see another drop, and here happens to be a correction. So one thing we would be watching out for next is another drop. So basically, in the long run, more drop is to come. That is it technically. If you have to take a look at it fundamentally, we can see the rate of CPI and PPI. We can see the news that is coming out. That is to tell you that inflation is still increasing. So inflation is still going up. As inflation still continues to go up, right, interest rates will still be increased to fight inflation. And you all know that an increase in interest rate is actually not good for the stock markets. Once there's an increase in interest rates, it is definitely not good for the stock market. Though the XY or our dollar itself will continue to gain strength, but definitely the stock market will continue to drop. So in the long run, like I said before, more drop will actually play out. So before I actually go ahead and get started, if in case you're interested in trading S&P 500, make sure you become one of my Patreon subscribers. What we are going to be trading on Monday, I've actually uploaded it. I've already put it in the Patreon channel. So if in case you're interested, you want to trade this Patreon, you want to trade S&P 500, and you are not yet a Patreon subscriber, all you just have to do is check the link in the comment section. Become one of our Patreon subscribers. You will get trade, right? And also we took some trade, right, which I'm going to create a playlist so you can watch out for you can watch the trade we actually take to confirm. And I'm also going to pin one of those videos that of the trade we took, which I'm going to pin in the channel. If you check the channel, you will see it. And one of those trades is S&P 500 with our targets. So I've actually created a trade that will be taken on Monday on S&P 500, and also a trade we will be taking on Monday on Nasdaq 100. So if in case you're interested in trading any of these stocks index, all you just have to do, become one of our Patreon subscribers. For just 20 USD, you will get the trade. And once better setup plays out, I'm going to give it out to you to actually trade. So back to my analysis. So one thing we will be watching out for next, like I said, another drop. So last week we had a drop. Last week that just finished, we actually had a drop. So this week that I am predicting for another drop will definitely play out. So it might not be much though, but once setups plays out, we are going to trade that setup and be able to earn a lot. So that is what I want you guys to watch out for it. So kind of like a multiple, rejection at this top, right? Price is actually failing to break it. So in the long run, we definitely go ahead and see that drop. Let's add this 10 period simple moving average and see what price is literally showing us. So we use the red, and I'm going to use 10 period simple moving average. You clearly can see that now price is below the 10 period simple moving average. At first, we were above it, trading above it. It was an higher highs and higher lows. Right now, like I said, since price is failing to break this top multiple times and price has broken below this 10 period simple moving average, that just confirmed that we will still be expecting more drop on the weekly time frame. So for in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we should be expecting more drop, at least to tap this 10 period simple moving average. So guys, more bearish move. Now downward to the 4 hour time frame. So basically, price is literally dropping. Will it just drop like that? Well, price is very much likely to play out funny, right? So we don't know how price will literally do out. But all we just have to do is wait for a setup. Once the setup is being made, I'm going to share that setup to my channel. So once you get it, you'll be able to trade it and profit from it. Like I said, high probability trade, it is what I'll be putting out. The trade that once you take, you are going to win. That is the trade I'm going to be sharing on my channel. So make sure you become one of my Patreon subscribers to get such trade.